First and foremost, I want to send my thoughts and prayers to Joe Sunderman and his family. Obviously, Joe is a former player. He does the radio for us as well. His mother passed away, and we're thinking of you, Joe. We're thinking of your family. I just want to say that to start off this press conference. Number two, I was proud of our guys' fight. It wasn't a pretty game at all. And give St. John's a lot of credit. I thought they really defended us well. They were very disruptive. They made the game choppy. There were a lot of fouls called in the game, a lot of stoppages in play. But our guys found a way. Our guys found a way. We really made a huge point going into the game of rebounding, because I felt like we had gotten way out-toughed in the previous game against Seton Hall. And I love the fight that we showed on the glass tonight. I think that was a lot of progress. We have to get a lot better offensively. We got to be able to get that ball moving again. And we got to get back to that how we were earlier on in the year. And we'll get there. But I was really proud of Jason Carter. I thought Carter, he got every loose ball, every single one of them. He finished with 16 rebounds on the night. Double-double for him. I thought Brian Griffin gave us a huge lift there towards the end of the game. I thought with his presence around the rim defensively and on the glass. And I keep on telling our guys, every single game is going to be different guys, different nights. And I thought DeJuan Odom really stepped back up. He had been out the previous, he played in the Seton Hall game, but was out the previous couple games. I thought he started to look back to form, which was good for us. Colby Jones made some big plays. So happy that we won. Obviously, a lot of things we got to get better at. But again, we're not going to give this W back. I know that.
First question for Coach. Please raise your hand, and I will call on you. Adam?
Coach, they had a 50-46 lead on you guys with like 9:30 to go. What do you think it was that allowed you guys to sort of spark that little run there? I think it was a 17-1 run that you went on. What was sort of the difference there, the change?
I thought our zone was really effective during that stretch, Adam. We played a lot of zone. There was a lot of fouls called tonight, and I wanted to try to keep them off of the line, right? And because they just drive the ball relentlessly. They are a very, very aggressive team, getting the ball to the paint. And I thought our zone was really good for us. And then on the other end, I thought our space was good, and we started to share the basketball a little bit. Do what the game tells you to do. I think they had about 8 blocks, maybe even in the first half. That tells you that we're not making the right decisions, right? That means there's somebody else is open, right? And I thought Colby and DeJuan were terrific. I thought they really stepped up, made some big plays, and I thought Brian Griffin really stepped up on the defensive end and rebounding and finishing around the rim.
Jeremy?
Travis, I know it's early in the season, but when you have a bad shooting night again, how important was it to get a win, not to drop a third straight here at Big East play in this game?
Very important, Jeremy. You want to keep your confidence. I think Joe actually asked, Danneman asked me the other day. He said, "Hey, you guys played 7 games in 15 days, and you played whatever it was, 3 or 4 games in almost a 30-day period of time, and it felt like it's been forever since we've won." And you want to keep the rhythm and flow of your team going, and it's hard this year, but to keep your confidence as a team, I think that's so important. And for us to find a way to win with a very, very poor shooting night is a good sign for us. I thought our defense was better, our rebounding was better. Now that has to be consistent for us moving forward, right? For us to have success in the Big East, we'll get our shoot. We're going to start making shots. I do not worry about that with this team. We track every shot in practice. We're shooting about 40% from 3 in practice, again, when we compete. So, again, I don't worry about that piece. I do worry about the rebounding and the defense, and I thought that we took a step in the right direction tonight on both of those areas.
Nate?
Travis, DeJuan Odom was playing with a lot of confidence tonight, getting downhill and attacking the rim, putting pressure. He only had 1 turnover. What does his impact when he's aggressive do for the team?
He's got a big presence on the floor. You can feel his presence. He impacts the game in a lot of different ways, just with his athleticism, his toughness, his physicality on both ends, right? Defensively, he can really guard the ball, and on the offensive end, he can live in the paint. You know, he gets in that paint, he can make plays for others, and he's athletic enough to where he can finish, you know, around the rim, around bigger players. Like St. John's has all that length and athleticism that they have. He has an ability to really finish around the rim.
Did that finish on the alley-oop surprise you at all?
That was an oh-no moment. I wanted Paul to bring it back out, but, you know, we'll take it, man. It was a heck of a finish by DeJuan.
Adam?
Coach, you mentioned a lot, you know, different guys on different nights. How reassuring is it that in a tough Big East game, when your offense is kind of non-existent for most of the night, you get 2 freshmen and you get 2 transfers that really impact a game, and you know, you probably don't win this game without the way those 4 guys played down the stretch. How nice is it to know that you've got that in your back pocket when you need it?
Yeah, I think one of the gifts of our team and one of our advantages is our depth. You know, like it's going to be different guys, different nights. We're going to ride the hot hand. Like I thought BG, Brian Griffin, was playing really, really well towards the end, and that's who we played. That's who we ran with. And our guys get that. Again, we have winners in our locker room. Our guys know it's going to take sacrifice in order to win in this league. That's what it takes. And but we have different guys that can do it, and you know, and I think that's like I said, one of the strengths of our team.
Jeremy?
Travis, I don't know what the probability, you know, the numbers say on winning a game when you're 0 of 12 from deep with 19 turnovers. Have you been a part of a game as a coach like this where your team has shot that bad from deep, not made a single 3, and still won the game that you can think of?
You know, Iser let me know. Iser's got all the facts down, all these stats. I think it's been like over 20 years since we've made a 3. Or it's been 20 years since we've went 0 for from the three-point line in a game. You know, so no, I haven't really been a part of anything like that. But again, our defense and our rebounding, that's where we won the game, you know. And I think mixing up defenses between zone and man was really good for us. If we were able to keep them out of transition and off the free throw line, I thought our defense was pretty dang good.
That's why Tom Iser gets paid the big bucks. Thank you.
That's exactly right.
Adam?
Coach, was this just purely kind of an off shooting night, or do you feel like St. John's, they wanted to take away that 3-point line from you guys?
I thought our offense was really choppy in the first half, Adam. You know, handling pressure. You know, I think that's you know, and they do it to everybody. They're going to try to make it choppy. They're going to try to take you out of your offense, and they're going to make your players beat you, right? And that's their whole defensive system and style of play. And I thought we struggled with that in the first half, and it got better in the second half. Like I said, I think there were a couple opportunities where maybe we could have gotten a better 3 by making the extra pass, or landing on 2 when we drove the ball and we were getting our shot blocked. There were guys open outside, and I think that we can get better looks from 3. So I think a big part of that's on our decision making, and we'll clean that up in practice through film and through some drill work.
Rick?
Travis, is there any concern about Zach Freemantle's play the last few games? Is he 100% right now, or is he battling some confidence issues, or what have you seen from him?
Yeah, you know, I thought offensively, Rick, he was really, really good against Seton Hall. I mean, he's rebounding the ball. He had 10 rebounds tonight, I think. You know, he had 9 rebounds against Seton Hall. I mean, he could play better. I mean, he knows that. He's his harshest critic. You know, he is. And he needs to play with a free mind. I have complete confidence in Zach. Zach's as talented as any front court player in our league, in my opinion. And we need him to play that way, and he will moving forward. I'm very confident in saying that.
Adam?
Pretty scary moment there. Looked like Ben Stanley went down awkwardly, might have collided with someone. It looked like he came back out and gave you a thumbs up there. Do you have an update on him?
I don't, Adam. I know he said he was okay. I don't think he could go back in the game necessarily, but he was fine. Again, I'll probably get an update from Dave Fluker and our doctors here shortly.
Any other questions for Coach? Thanks, Travis.
Thanks.